They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot. And I'd slept through it. The police said it was the mushrooms they ate. Dad was a mushroom expert. I mean, he used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognise them. There's no way you would have picked death caps.
Death caps is serious. You know because of the name.
You know because of the skull on the fucking cap.
They never even looked in the attic.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Yo, nothing scared me more about, like, that video that guy made where he was like, who's eating my food? And then there was that weird hobo woman living in his attic that crawls down off, like, a little cubby hole and eats his food.
Oh my god.
You didn't hear about that?
Hear about that?
It's a real video of, like, this creepy, like zombie, like, lady almost coming and eating his fucking cornflakes.
That's fucking terrifying, man.
Not a good time. It's not festive.
I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there. Yes, I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
Who the fuck died? Who died via throw up?
Could the
Parents.
hairs have come from somewhere else?
Whose parents?
Could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
It was just this long blonde hair bullshit.
Hair? Oh.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows.
Vase?
We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there.
Huh.
We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries, gave them all really elaborate stories.
That's a little much.
Once,
Gave the dolls passports.
and the moth
Yeah.
got trapped in there. We'd left
Oh,
the
the
lights
moth
on.
attacked their
It was
dollhouse.
making the most horrendous noise. We tried to
Fucking
switch
moths.
it.
Trying to save Simon.
We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
Okay.
I
was gonna. What's going on here?
Yeah. There was she got asked about her hair. Yeah.
And this is like the second or third time it's popped up. Something about blonde hair.
No. I think he spoke to Helen. He
Helen.
was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes
Argument.
He likes blondes.
Okay, was Simon cheating on both of them with Helen? God, this dude Simon.
Jesus.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything.
It wasn't me. It was the blonde wig.
Yeah.
The cat flap. Fucking England, you're just making things up now.
Okay, we got wigs. We got Helen. We got cat flaps.
Now
we got arguments.
we don't have much up there except for 25,000 boxes of unsold wigs. Now you boys gonna buy some wigs or ain't you? Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, nothing else about her.
I spent our last $10 on this Al Gore doll.
I think you wanted
A
the single
wig.
form, but it's
For
fine.
me.
Yeah.
But what type of wig?
Thanks.
It's a nice big Donald Trump wig.
Yeah, there's big
I've
Hairpiece.
never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
Okay, now we're getting into some Ashley Judd, Morgan Freeman, the other crime movies that they did.
Yeah.
Along Came the Spider,
Sure.
Kiss the Girl Boys, Spider Guys.
The parents decided that
The one where the girl does the leg thing.
after the wedding.
No, that's
Hannah moved in with his
that's
parents.
Okay.
that's Basic Inc.'s thing.
There was
Okay,
no
well.
way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started.
I started running away.
Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant, but I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't.
Oh,
do
you
it.
can raise such a wonderful
So it was
child in that attic.
sex
A
was
wig.
strange.
An attic child.
Drug guys I'd met in
Man the club.
parks.
She pointed a target on her belly.
I was 17.
It was
There.
just like, you want to hit that.
That.
It felt like I was being punished.
Jesus Christ.
But it was Hannah who had betrayed us.
I really like. Well, who did you meet during this time frame that was very memorable? Oh, the guy from the deli. Okay, STD. Yes, the other thing I
When we
forgot.
met up,
I
it was
started
disturbing.
hanging
For the first
flame
time, I
indicator
reflected.
lights on my belt.
She was fatter.
Yeah, I want a kid.
Runway pants.
If anything, I was getting skinnier.
Yeah, attic life will fucking do that.
We
It's
talked
hard
about
living the
it.
attic life.
Was
But
it
that
time
makes
to come
that
home?
explains how they were able to switch
It
places
seemed
so
like the
efficiently.
right thing to do,
Mhm.
but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
There you go.
Okay.
Last, you have one more video there, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing when you find them.
Once it's gone, like you gotta, you know, like
If you get them in a certain order and then you find like words before you finish the group of videos you already have and you're like, oh, I want to
The kind of anger
search for that while it's fresh in my
yourself.
mind.
just
We
mental
screamed
notes.
at each other, argued,
Yeah, argued.
cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise.
Right.
I had my wig on from performing, she tore it off.
Bruise, wig.
Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Fight.
And I think that's what caused her to leave and then drive to Glasgow she just said something happened, I decided to leave. So it seems to kind of branch into those
Battle.
two things.
Survival. Engage.
Battle.
Crab battle.
Hannah wants to battle.
Okay.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job.
Eric's World.
Yeah, and they got all those calls from Eric saying, yeah.
Yep.
I checked at the Rock. That's our local.
If
They'd
you
seen him
smell.
on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
The tea was getting cold. Yeah.
There's married couple stuff. A stupid argument. Nothing specific.
Dude, putting the trash out into the rubbish bins.
With those we're close to.
Bin
Not-
bags. I
Not
believe
taking
they were
out that
called.
trash. I'm not recycling anymore. I'm done with it.
I mean, yes, we have arguments.
They all throw it in the same heap. It doesn't matter anymore.
He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
Okay, so now this is weird.
A fight happens, but then...
But with Eve, and he should be married with her. And living together with her, because then they had that long span and they were married together for like 10 years. So unless he ditched her and started living with her...
Marriage, marry, keep those words.
Okay.
Let those words in your brains.
He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
Was he literally arguing with them both at the same time? They're all in the same room together.
Okay, so again,
Again, what?
yeah, marriage, bruise, fight.
No, fight gave me nothing, but
Okay.
I hoover
Bruise.
and dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people
Eleanor
tell me to do
Roosevelt.
it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she
So
was
do it
just
once a week, but then, yeah.
When I was there, she was hoovering every day. Ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front.
Stiff upper lip and all that.
Hmm.
you can keep calm and all that.
She has secret stashes of
Yeah.
cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes.
Who the fuck is this
When I was
now?
there,
I
I
don't.
saw her.
There's enough people.
She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage.
Okay.
And she still has a secret like that.
Secrets.
Jim Gordon is always hiding his fucking cigarettes from his family.
Or that sick mecha suit that he
Simon was
rides
there.
now.
Yeah.
That's one thing. He wouldn't just walk out there and sleep with anyone. He wasn't that kind of guy. He took his marriage very seriously.
Maybe, yeah, okay.
Please tell me all your secrets.
It was
Her story.
supposed to be a secret.
Secrets.
Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets.
Yes, it actually
It
does.
doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon.
Tell me the
No one
secrets.
murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
What?
I mean, clearly you got the loose clip on that
When we
one.
went
but-
together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
not
yeah.
code. Something
Tell me how it
prisoners would
works.
use.
Uh-huh.
We tap them out on radiator pipes or the attic floor.
I'm thirsty.
Every tap is... I'll give it a second. It's not exactly Morse code.
No, I couldn't exactly be. Kids didn't make up Morse code.
Yeah. It's like prisoner code.
Dad thought we had mice, but they couldn't find any. Bought a cat anyway.
Yeah, you got a free cat out of it. That's sick.
So, the way it works, because I looked this shit up, and we're not going to do that,
Yeah.
is there's a grid, and it breaks every letter onto a 5x5 chart,
Okay.
except K and C are the same. And so, you would tap out like 1, 2 to mean go 2 rows down, and then 1, 2, 3 to go 3 across.
Mhm.
And then that letter on the grid is the letter that you're tapping out,
Okay.
right? So what she taps out there when you go and you look up tap code is goodbye Hannah.
I think it was in this clip she does it, doesn't it? Because she does it
And
here.
in that clip, there's 2 clips.
Okay.
The one we just watched, she taps goodbye Hannah.
Oh, the one we just watched, yeah,
Yes,
okay.
and in this one, I translated this one, she says, I love you, Eve.
Okay.
So that's what that says.
Alright. It's not...
Not fully, yeah.
I wonder if the mirror game is kind of like a little fun play on that.
So when did they get married
thing.
then? Because that's what you were trying to figure out, right?
Yeah,
engaged. Was there an engagement?
Yeah,
was there a proposal? Was there a ring? Was there?
Because all I know is that they're married for 10 years, and he married Hannah, or he thought he was, whatever.
Shotgun wedding? No. What?
No. What is
ring?
What is
It's
it
a
called?
ring.
What is it called?
Elope.
Just a guess. No. Okay. Wait. This is what I wanted.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want to know what this romantic weekend is. I hate romantic weekends. They never work out like they're supposed to.
In Oxford?
Glazing in Oxford. Aye.
Whenever I try a romantic weekend, something throws up.
What would he be doing in Oxford?
Be it an animal or a passerby, and it ruins the entire weekend.
I remember calling him. He said it was boring and he spent most of the time at the bar.
Oh.
Well, let me read that again because I was thinking about throwing up.
Are you sure? What would he be doing in Oxford if there was no conference? I remember calling him. He said it was boring and he spent most of the time at the bar.
What bar was he spending his time at?
I assume the bar that
Probably.
someone was singing at.
Probably.
Probably. Okay.
Yeah, just one there. Oh, but it's only 5.
No. I told her it was one of my boyfriends, someone I had met in the bar. I think she was happy. But I could tell she was
Okay, yeah,
thinking
so
about
she
what
asked her
happened
who
to
you
her
see.
and Simon. It reminds me of real life. Why not them?
She's alright.
So there was that one thing where they talked about finding the body, right? There was that. What are the details around, like, where the body was found,
Boxes.
and what's going on with that?
Baby stuff. Gosh, alright.
How about just typing body?
I did before. We got Ballad of the Body Explosion and all that, so...
You did, okay. The body was found in the bin bags.
Yeah, been back to search that.
Oh, there's this too, though.
Let's,
Don't get rid of the chance.
Well, okay, but...
Trust me.
I like the...
That's all that matters,
bin bags
really.
there.
The baby.
But you can do that after.
You're right.
Simon's dead, but the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
Hell of a twitch you got there, lady.
Yeah.
Rehearsed? You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I've thought about. My husband is dead.
Okay, maybe he found out about what they're doing and they bandied together and they both kind of killed them and they both tried to cover it up and they both have their stories and they knew it couldn't last but they wanted to keep the baby. That's where I'm kind of going.
Eve, get the tables.
Eve, get the tables. Just smacks her in the chest like that.
3D. Body in the bin bags. Bin bags.
And they still love each other more than they loved him.
Love?
Both girls can't live without each other more than they can't live without some rando guy.
What would some words be to, family was one word.
Stop throwing the song at me.
I already watched it.
I already watched it.
Please find Simon. I love him so much.
Yeah, this is the 18th. So this is super early.
This is like literally she just walked off the street
He's
and
missing.
said he's been missing. This is a little bit after
I
that.
mean, everyone loves Simon.
Does he have any enemies?
He's much like Raymond.
Nice to everyone. He loves me.
Sure. This is July now.
Cute. You must love them very much. What ages are they?
Okay.
She asked the detective, like,
Yeah, like can I
About
see
his
your
children?
kids or whatever.
kids, children?
Yeah, let's search for children. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
Okay, that's right.
From when I woke up. Okay.
Loose ends is what we're looking for.
I,
Loose ends. Loose
I
ends.
woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake, children sang me happy birthday, then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to...
Oh, so this is the trip to Glasgow?
So I left.
Oh, man. I'm still generally mixed up about the entire time frame of married for 10 years. I started singing at the thing.
Well, it's not meant to be clear.
No, but that helps me kind of put everything in place a little. Thanks.
And the Glaziers. I worked there
Glaziers!
7 years and had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys.
Says the other
Man had a
boys.
sense of
Yeah.
craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like
He made a
chickens
lot of
most the
Gundams,
time.
he did.
Yeah.
He called them Gunpla.
Plus he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
They seem pretty obsessed with all their dumb children books.
And to tell you what, and
fairy tales.
like the room that's in the last clip, right?
It's a different room.
That room is the one where the shit gets dropped. Where so far, every time there's been a clip in there,
Yeah, because they brought her in them in for like the casual talk or whatever. They're like, no, we need to upgrade to the Supermax room.
into room B.
Yeah, A was fun.
Fairy tales.
This won't be.
Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors, and lost children. So you see,
You know what? I'm really starting to want like demons to start appearing, and then they're like you have to fight them, and there's a point and click shooting element.
It's a little Bayonetta minigame.
All right. Loose ends.
Bruce, right?
Yeah, you mentioned that before. I kind of thought it was a throwaway, sort of like, oh, this is just to see that they're different, but clearly one of them gave it to the other, so...
oh yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen, and the chair slipped, and I kind
That's
of
a
hit
lie.
the door with my face. I mean,
That's
like
the
how-
most standard lie. No, there's not a huge phenomenon of people just walking into fucking
Yeah.
doors. It doesn't happen that often.
One time I went to school and the dog actually
One
ate
of
my
us got
homework.
hurt.
Yeah, that
The other one
happens.
would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull our harness to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face. Gave her a huge black eye.
That's a sitcom-esque part of this.
She had to
Yeah.
do the same to me. And she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. She snapped frozen peas up for me from the kitchen.
It's weird.
So much of our bodies were synchronized anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our
Periods are a
childhood
thing.
diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
STD, you want to look that
Yeah,
up?
yeah, I forgot about that. Get sidetracked with thinking about demons and Ouija boards.
Ouija! No. Singular?
Singular.
No.
Nope.
No.
I'm kind of getting frazzled now. I'm like that's why I asked you, like, what is the end game in the sense of
You get
how do you
you'll know.
no, I know you said that, but I'm still that's rolling
Yeah.
around in my head. Like, how am I supposed to actually piece this together?
All right.
I guess there's just one or
Basement,
two
cellar.
clips that I need.
You kind of you're getting most of you got most of the story coming out. Well, check the DB actually, because I mean you can see it's hidden behind the
yeah,
window.
it's over there. So. Okay, I definitely more filled in.
Yeah.
It's like this is the time frame that seems to be.
Like I said, so you got the timeline of like when the body was found.
It'd be cool if you could click
Click
this
on it and go straight to
you
it,
can get that
yeah.
video and you can see what date or time or
Not
what
necessarily.
words are in there,
Not
and you can see all the rest that are there. Why is this yellow?
That's the last one you watched.
That's the last one I watched. Okay. Damn, I guess that would be too easy then if you could do that.
Yeah. So there's the body was found in the basement. You
I was found in the
have
attic.
no. She was living in the attic.
Yeah.
I think they said cellar because it's fucking Bobby Waffles.
Is in the cellar. Yeah, okay, there's got some. I want the clip to end there.
I think it's
Yeah.
wrong.
Thanks!
The bags,
Okay.
I think they were
Old mush bags.
I'll probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need.
Ooh.
Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
I like that line. The stuff that we don't need.
Well, fine. Considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. And worse, obviously.
Burgled by the Bobby Waffle Brigade.
I haven't lived in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get the blood out.
Blood.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation.
She's never seems all that broken up.
Mm.
And, like, she consistently gives interviews, like, every day. So, like...
What's pop?
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other.
Mm.
We cleaned up. We
Mm.
bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar.
Well...
We had an alibi. And we wanted the body to be found later. We
Jesus.
wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather
That's
than have it
smart.
murder. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Huh. So... Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. Oh, I can't write anything.
No, yeah.
No, I can't.
You can choose to answer his question. Are you?
That's neat.
Are you?
That's super cool.
That's what's up.
That's really neat. Yeah, just see if you can get any more last things here. Remember, kids,
He wasn't the present
make a
so
bunch of
much,
fake
but one of
suspicion
his
about
arguments
you.
had been
That's how you
simmering
get it
for a
off.
while.
That's how you get the
Shake it off.
A nice mirror.
Because the haters are gonna hate.
He's gonna hey.
And the blood is gonna bleed. But shake it off.
Especially for me.
So he made a mirror special for her.
Yeah.
Because he was a glazier, after all.
They mentioned it enough.
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
Still, I kind of want more from
Silverleaf?
that date.
No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
And
Okay, broken mirror,
one
shards.
more thing I wanted to look at. I'm skipping over here.
There's one where the seat's empty.
You're right. It's going to be a short interview.
Okay. I've given blood before. Do you need to take that for your records? Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room. His throat had been cut. There was a lot of blood. Yeah, he was dead.
Why did I hear seagulls there?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
So she walked in and saw the body.
Yeah.
She was sat behind him. She had my wig on. And she'd been there all day. And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
Right. So there you go. And you got your murder weapon. You got your
Mirror.
basic thing. You don't have your full on motive, but I mean, it's up to you whether
I'm of the kind of opinion that Hannah found out that who he was seeing behind her back was.
type. Look for present. Let me just see if that our gift. Of that.
Yeah, I remember something about a present. The mirror was a present.
The mirror was
for
a
her?
present. Mirror was a present.
That one was
Yeah.
important too, but let's see this.
It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
So I murdered the dude.
Always double clicking.
I stopped it for a
That's
bit,
when
then
she
I'm
waited
doing it
for him
again.
to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me.
Oh, it's all messed up.
He wanted to be with me.
But it was her.
Then he took
Yep.
my present. Another mirror.
This fucking dude pushing his shitty glazing.
He's a glazier after all. But he gave her the
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Only for
She
you.
went crazy. smashed
Yeah.
Aegis
the
reflector.
and he hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open.
Yeah.
She'd only meant to scare him off.
Yeah, I didn't get the actual thing of like pure I want to kill you murder. I always kind of thought it was more or less like a thing where it's like just had to or kind of accident.
So
or
she
something.
put the blonde wig on, which was what
Eve
was using.
To fool him into thinking it was her.
So, and then approached him about it, and then he was fooled by that.
Dude, clearly, like, you know, that if that guy plays a video game where a boss separates into 5, he'll never figure that out.
No.
So, he couldn't do it here, and
then gave her the special gift of the thing, and...
Okay, I still think it was Funnel that did it, but... Fannel, whatever. Hate that shit.
There we go. You can type yep, you can type...
I love that you can't type in anything.
Only yeah.
Like,
you can go yeah, you can go yup, you can go... Yes,
I want to put an exclamation mark. Like,
I know.
I did a good job.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yo!
Do you?
Yeah?
You do.
Road. Okay.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
That's pretty cool, because clearly...
You're not an investigator. And the reflections, hard as they are to see...
There was it was definitely... I was like, this is a female, but I was like, is it one of them, maybe? But didn't think there was a kid. Sam Barlow.
There you
liking
go.
those kid surprises.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just
And then you
log off?
You log off?
Yeah, I did it! That was really, really... little credits. That was really, really interesting.
Isn't
that
that
was
a
like,
fucking cool way to tell a story?
That is a really cool way, because like I said earlier, I really liked the kind of, ooh, that word, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, that word, and like I heard about this game and I got a really, really basic sort of idea of it. Then you kind of checked it out and you said, no, it's even
from
kind
that
of
one
more
review,
neat than
because
that.
that's how you make a game for like $12, man.
$12, and that was probably his sister.
It was amazing. Like, just get an actor to sit down and commit 7 interviews.
Yeah.
So again, there's so much digging that, you know, if you're completionist, you can find an entire lie detector test.
Yeah, okay,
You
we got
can
part of that. Her epic space ballad.
Yeah. You can find little stories about how her parents died and how they died from this mushroom poisoning.
Right.
But it makes no sense because the parents were so the implication being that Hannah might have poisoned their own parents when they were younger.
Okay.
And you get this narrative of like it's possible that Hannah more or less tried to take control of both of their lives.
Kind of,
and she broke off and tried to become her own individual person.
And it didn't quite work.
But she wanted to move back in because and so in the end, what mattered was the baby. So they're like,
the baby!
Hide the body, do the whole things, help her out because family matters.
Ooh, Tom Hewlett's there. That's interesting.
And in the end, they were going to do what they had to do for the baby who grew up to be the character you're playing
Sarah,
as.
yeah.
No, Sarah's waiting for them, but you're playing as this girl who's their daughter.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said Sarah. Are you waiting?
Do you understand why your mother did what she did?
Yeah.
Your mother being
Hannah.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, like,
and you can even look up like palindrome, and it tells you
greatest dog that ever lived.
How it's like she didn't want to name her baby after that because what it meant to their family and stuff.
Right.
You were gonna say
that was like
Donnie Darko.
That was super interesting, and it's like anyone that watches this, like you can go through it yourself, but it's really fun. Also, like you sitting here, kind of knowing what's up, and you can do that with other people that you think might enjoy this. You can always try admin random or the unlock command. Is that for your new game plus?
You new game plus this shit, and you go in with God mode. And what that does is you can. So there's two things. If you want to start completing clips, exactly, you can go admin random, and it'll just play a random clip, right?
Of stuff that you haven't seen, or stuff.
There's
like
a 50-50 chance it'll be something you haven't seen.
Okay.
And it usually leans towards that possibility.
Okay.
And then you can go admin unlock, and it lets you browse through the first 15 clips instead of 5.
Okay.
For every keyword.
All right, so not completely showing
not
everything.
Giving you everything.
You still got to play a little bit.
Yeah, but you can get that, and that's how you clean up your loose ends.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That was like I was like I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I want to just read it and clean, but that was.
You will know.
That's really fun.
You will fucking know. Like.
So this is out on Steam, right?
It is, and like.
Anyone wants to check it out, please do.
Support it, even though you've gotten the story here.
Yeah, but you can give her story to other people,
and you can find out those hidden things that I was telling you about. Because, like I said, that database thing, the full green is how you complete the entire story.
Right. Wow, that was really awesome.
What genre would you call this?
I would call it like funnel hating genre. Flannel? What was it?
What was the fucking word?
Flannel. No, not funnel. Fuck it.